Yo, welcome back to BlackCup TV. It's your boy, Micah. It's a.k.a. Brother Walker.
It's your boy, Pooh, a.k.a. Ambition, Mr. Shoe Fetish.
And it's your boy, AB over here, man. What's cracking? Mr. House of Souls.
There we go.
You got that all wrong.
Wait, what?
Are you not the voice?
Damn, why?
What this nigga on today?
Why he can't just let you
just saying.
let you
What this nigga on
live?
today?
I'm trying to help you be great. They know you as the voice. I'm trying to help you be great. You know what they said?
Nigga get a new hat and nigga would act different.
Oh, my mama.
No, listen. Saturday at R&B, they was like, yo, the cool dude, the tall dude, the voice, yo, he dope. I'm telling you.
That's what they said. That's what the ladies are saying.
That's what they were saying.
I
I'm
didn't
telling you.
hear it.
Late
I
age.
appreciate it.
Late age, that's the voice. Late age.
I'm trying to told you.
Him in here.
Okay.
Him right here.
AB the voice.
There we go.
AB the voice.
They got a little deeper on him real
Yes,
quick.
sir. Yes, sir. Nah, what's cracking, fellas,
Man,
man?
how was your
What up,
weekend
man?
this weekend, fellas? What's going on?
The weekend was pretty damn
Weekend was
good.
popping. We had a really popping event. First, before we get started, thank you for that, man. But everybody got it every week.
Get your cups. Get your cups. Take a shot.
Take a shot with us. If y'all got a shot, take a shot.
Yes.
Okay. We had a dope event. We had
R&B Direct.
R&B Direct. We throw an R&B Direct party. R&B only, once a month. And it was up, man. Ladies came out.
We was at Prohibition.
Came out. We was at Prohibition.
New
Riverside.
location.
Shout out. New location.
Bigger
told
and
y'all,
better.
fuck
Before
the
you go
location.
further than that, I want to get a shout out to the handsome homegirl who ain't my homegirl that ran up a tab of $180 on me. I see you. I'm gonna see you again.
Wait,
Go ahead.
She ran up a tab and didn't pay you back?
No. So just to make this real brief, at the beginning of the night, there was an issue at the front door. I'm all about customer service. They had an issue. I said, you know what? You guys had an issue. Your first round of drinks are on me. Verbatim. Said it to the manager. Jazz heard it. They heard it. Two of them went back to the bar and said, hey, the gentleman said our drinks are free all night. And they ran up a tab of $180.
Didn't nobody check with you first?
Not one person checked with me.
Damn.
$180.
You know what? They juiced it based off of you saying it off top, and then they was okay, makes sense. So the bar people wasn't in trouble, but
Oh, they was.
well, I mean, I'm just saying it wasn't really their fault. It was more
It was.
your fault.
No, when you specified the first round of drinks.
I just wanted to blame
But
it
what
on
was
you.
the issue,
I'm just
though?
playing.
Hold on, what was the issue?
No, they
So-
just kept going back for the free drinks.
No,
and said
what was
he
the
said he was
issue
gonna
that
pay.
you-
So the
had to
initial
give 'em
issue,
around.
the issue at the door, there was something about the pricing and they heard something wrong.
Okay.
It wasn't major, but still, I don't want nobody coming
Of course.
in with bad energy walking
Because
into the
we
door.
want them to come back. Yeah.
So to make sure we diffuse that real quick,
Yeah.
let's get you a drink to get the edge off real fast. You know, let's just make sure you're good. They smiled. Oh, thank you so much. Now we can enjoy our night. You're going to enjoy it anyways, but I got you. Now, when I see the handsome homegirl, I got to have a conversation.
Okay.
Now she beat your ass. It's gonna be.
Handsome homegirl with the balls.
Nah, she beat. I know you talking about. She played
She
basketball
do
and all that. Nigga,
Whoa, she
Tybo.
do look like Billy Blanks.
She fuck around, fuck you up. Nigga.
Yeah, man. Don't shit. I don't know what
Oh,
to
man.
say.
I don't know what happened, man. I don't know, but yeah.
But she. Now, I don't know nothing about that part, but she might
Yeah.
beat your ass. You better go hard on her like she a young bull, nigga. Why
All gas, no brakes.
You better go hard.
Oh, shit. Jasmine says she taking the bartender's pay. Some shit like that happened to her.
Man,
Jasmine ain't playing no games.
At
Shout
all.
out to Jazz. Shout out
she's
to Jazz.
not playing.
So, the spot was dope. It was
No,
really
it was
good
it's
turnout.
bigger and
that was our
it's bigger
first
and
time
better.
there.
No, definitely, yeah.
That was our first time there at Prohibition, and that
Yes.
was like a shout out to Prohibition.
Very.
That was there. Thank y'all, appreciate it. We got a shout out for my man Jelani too. Let's get a little
Jelani.
round of applause. A little round of applause.
Jelani,
My boy
a.k.a. the plug.
Jelani Fresh.
Everybody
You know
got a
what I'm
fucking
saying?
nickname.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody-
He throw dope day parties too. We gonna collaborate on things like we doing now.
We got some stuff coming.
We got some dope. We gonna kill the summer in the IE, man. If you ain't fucking with our shit, you don't know what the fuck you fucking with.
You ain't having fun.
And you not, man. So we got regular parties. We got karaoke day parties. We got brunch day parties. We got all the stuff coming up this summer.
Everything.
We locking the summer up from anywhere from ages 25 and on up. We taking over everything.
Okay.
And if you're 21, come on out anyway.
There you go.
But I'm just saying, anybody that wants some really dope, clean fun, no drama, we
Pull
don't
up.
want no bullshit. Pull up, man. We going up this summer. This whole summer from now
Mandatory.
through the summer. We probably taking over the winter too, but we got it locked. All the dopest spots we got it locked up already. So everybody else, man, good luck. But we doing our shit.
They said be careful, Pooh. It looked like she played tackle football.
She looked like she do. I'm not worried
So
about
they
that
said
shit.
be
Hey,
careful.
listen, man. If I got to put my bread up,
Put that shit up.
The handsome look. I'm
Put it
going
up.
for you.
The handsome homegirl, she on it. Yeah, but
She was fly though. I give her that.
you saw the boots? The boots was dope though.
Her whole fit was fire.
Yeah, she was
She
on.
was out
Haircut,
there. She
everything.
probably bagged a couple that night.
She
Whoever the
looked
fuck
like
I'm
she was
talking about,
ready
but
to.
yeah.
You can't even be mad. She was fly as fuck.
Especially with the free drinks.
They wouldn't free poo pay for him. Gotcha, bitch. That's right, bitch.
That's what they said when they left too.
Huh?
That's what they said when they left too.
That's what I said.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's right, bitch.
But it was a good, it was dope. It was a dope night.
It was worth the $180 that he had to pay out of his pocket. It was a fire.
Nah, it was good, man.
I didn't pay that $180.
I had a good time. It was a great, good. It was just a good time, man. Niggas' voices was out for singing, along with all the dope R&B joints. Everybody seemed to have a good time, man. Y'all tap in.
Moves was all out. Not booze, but moves. Moves.
Moves is crazy, cuz. Hey, after all of this, she gonna beat your ass, nigga.
Oh, my mama. She said, oh, this nigga got jokes.
You got jokes about me, nigga?
You know where I'm at.
All I said was she was fly.
My barbershop is downtown too. 3785 14th Street.
Cuz, you can't invite women for the fame,
I ain't
bro.
mad at him, nigga. Shit.
You can't invite women. She gonna come get an actual fade, not hopefully.
She come get a haircut. I got you.
It's all love.
I got you. I promise.
I'm gonna give it to them like this. They forgot. They didn't realize what you said. We gonna give them that.
You can lie for them. Sorry.
I'm just gonna give them that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell the bartender it's on you too, nigga. But I'm just saying. But shout out to them. Y'all come to the next party anyways, man.
Day to be posted real soon.
It will. Even
we got May
the
18th.
handsome homegirl, we gonna bring her out too.
We got May 18th, the last rodeo.
What is that?
The karaoke party.
That's an Epic.
Karaoke day party at Epic. May
Why is it
18th.
called the last rodeo?
It's playing on the rodeo thing. That's all.
Is it the last party?
No.
No, this is the last rodeo. The only one we doing.
One of the rodeos is what it should be called.
No, the last one we doing.
All right. What's cracking though, man?
All right, what we talking about today, AV?
Oh, man, we're going to talk about some shit with these ladies.
Oh,
With these ladies.
Ladies, tap in, ladies.
Right. So, I need to know how you... Excuse me. Nah, but real talk.
What?
Nigga. Hold on. Nigga.
Look, had an inner thought with himself.
He said, not really,
real
but
talk.
Yeah, real talk.
Exactly.
Exactly, nigga.
So listen. So yesterday we posted up a question on our IG page, and we appreciate it.
They said the sound is low on their end.
Sound is low, fellas. Production on their end. So you gonna give us more value? Thank you.
Fix that shit.
Our boy R Cash. It's not J Patch, guys. I promise. It's R Cash.
All
Anyways,
right. Hopefully that's a little better now.
Y'all tell us the sound a little bit better. Let us know. Hopefully that's right.
let us know it sound good. Sound good.
Yes,
What my
we all
voice
right.
sound like ass.
Like that.
Ass.
So yeah.
Stupid.
Go ahead, AB.
Yeah, so yesterday we put up a question on our IG page, and we want to appreciate everybody that tapped in. But for those that didn't see it, the question was, why is it that when young men, we're going to say under 18, lose their virginity to an older woman, it's not frowned upon and often seen as an accomplishment? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Niggas getting high fives, getting daps and shit like that. But if the roles were reversed, it would be considered sexual assault or some type of manipulation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why is it different? And let's talk about it.
That's crazy because it's a thing. It's a real thing, man.
It is. It's sad.
I don't want to talk about the unsavory age that I lost my virginity.
No, we're going to talk about it.
But I was the nigga for it. You feel me? I was the nigga for it. I mean, it wasn't like, you know what I mean? But
so were you under 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how old was she?
16.
And you were like, what, 14, 13? Don't you say 9.
No, it wasn't 9.
Okay.
It was 12 though.
Okay, but no, I mean, like realistically, you know what I mean? Even though, you know, if
now that you say it like that, I feel like I've been taking advantage
violating.
But no, definitely. But like if it was a 26-year-old and 30-year-old, we wouldn't bat eye or nothing like that. But when you're underage,
at that age,
no, definitely.
She was an active young lady. You know what I'm saying?
Lady.
And then ladies. And then I wasn't, you know, saying I was out of town. I was, you know, going for the summer, but it was like she was something, and I felt as a boy, I'm like, yeah, I've done this before. Like, of course you haven't. And then you did, and then you don't think about it till later. Like, yo, she was way older and very active already. And now she was too young to be active, but I was way too young to be active. And it was like,
was it encouraged by everybody else around for you?
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. Of course, I was.
No, outside of you, was it encouraged by others on your behalf?
Of course. You know, we was young niggas out in the streets doing little shit. You know what I'm saying? I was in New York at the time in the summer. But my parents don't watch this, so it's cool to say.
I'll send mom's a link right now.
Right. She ain't gonna know how to open it. But anyway, but for real, it's like it was wild. I was turned up. You know what I'm saying? So when I got back to California, I just felt like I was a man. My mustache started growing back a little bit.
But when you look back at it now, do you feel like
it was out of pocket? But well, it was 2 kids really, because I still was a kid, doing some shit. Whatever, but at the same time, it was like in the summer I was cracking. Now after that, it was maybe a year or 2 before I got some extra action, but that's all I was searching for after that. You know what I'm saying? So if I didn't do that, I'm actually ahead in life a little bit, right? Overall, for the most part, I'm ahead in life for people my age. I've been ahead in life. You know, I've done well overall in life, and always been a little bit ahead of a lot of the homies, a lot of people that I know, or whatever. For my age. But if I didn't have that, I would have been way more ahead. You know what I'm saying? Because my focus shifted from success, from good grades, from all of that stuff, to when can I get another dose of that shit? That's just like kids that start doing drugs early. Those dopamines is crazy, bro. They start doing drugs early. All they're doing is searching for their next high. I was searching for my next high, but at the same time, I was still succeeding, but yeah, it should have happened. I tell all the young men.
Was it somebody who was around the family, or was it just somebody that was out there?
No, it was my cousin's. My cousin's one of his little chicks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Older, or whatever. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like nobody close to the family, nothing like that.
That's kind of similar to where I was at. I mean, I was 12, she was 17, but she was a friend of the family. So it's like
I almost went where I went earlier. I don't want to do this on the live.
I'm gonna backhand your ass real quick.
You said how old was he? No, but that happens to people. But
she was
I'm not
17.
saying that happened to you. For sure, but I'm saying he might have.
Fuck that shit.
I'm playing. That's why I put my gun behind me today.
Okay.
Anyway, but it's wrong. It ain't right.
When you look back on it, it's like at that time it's encouraged, it's joked about. You get high fives, you get all that stuff. But if it's reversed on the opposite end,
because an older nigga did something like that to my daughter, you gotta go, nigga.
It's a problem. We taking somebody out. That's
I'm not even
what
gonna
it
sit
is.
down for it, but you gonna be gone.
We're not having a conversation.
Ain't nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about.
You 17 and my daughter is 12, and we gonna high five about it. We're not doing that. But the opposite end for us, we get high fives. We get congratulated.
Nigga, them hands gonna be cut the fuck off. You know
but it's still a form of sexual manipulation. It's still a form of sexual assault that is often overlooked. But why is it overlooked?
Because people feel like I'm a girl dad. I got 2 beautiful daughters, right? And until maybe a year or so ago, I was like I put my trash cans on the side of the house in the front. I wouldn't even let them take the trash out to the front of the house. But if I had sons, it'd be like, nigga, take them trash out. Nigga, go walk to the store, grab some bread, nigga, all of that stuff, because we just feel a little more comfortable as boys, as men, to protect themselves or whatever, and we protect our daughters. I was a tough kid, and all my friends was tough. Every person that I know is tough that I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? What you mean?
No, I'm listening. You said everybody was tough.
All my niggas was tough. I grew up with tough niggas. Mm-hmm. I didn't grow up with you though. That's why we're friends now. You didn't have to be tough, fool. My bad. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I forgot. I called you tough, and I shouldn't have. My bad.
Watch your mouth. Go ahead, man.
I didn't grow up with you, so you're right. I didn't have you. Not all my friends is tough. Prime example. This nigga ain't. Prime example. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Come on, we have a serious moment. Go ahead, man. Finish this shit.
Now you want to be serious.
You asshole.
All right, so wait. My niggas was tough, man. I grew up with tough niggas, you know what I'm saying? So it was safe for us to go to the store 8 deep. Nigga, 2 grown men is getting whooped by 8 of us when we was young. You know what I'm saying? So we wasn't getting kidnapped and shit because that van ain't strong enough to hold, you know what I'm saying, 2, 3 of us. Like, it's not happening, bro, because we was out here young just niggas doing really shit. Getting to it. So, and we traveled in packs, 10 in a pack, 15 in a pack. Niggas wasn't traveling alone, you know what I'm saying? And then when we had the girls with us, walking home, we protected them for sure. Like, it was no nigga or nobody coming up on none of the girls in our group that did walk home with us. So it's I mean, times are different. I pick my daughters up every day. And they never walked home before. You know what I'm saying? But, damn, that's crazy. Well, he was molested. I had sex with an older woman.
No, I mean, that's exactly what it is. Like, real shit.
You really think about it.
It's exactly what it is. I mean, it is molestation, no matter how you view it. Because if it's, like I said, if the age is reversed, you're going to get charged with that.
Yeah.
You said ages or
the age. If the roles were reversed. If the genders were reversed.
Yeah.
If the genders were reversed and it's a man who's 17 and the girl is 12.
Or the ages will work the same way. Because if it was the vice versa on the age for the male and the female, yes.
It's a form of molestation no matter how you look at it. Yeah. And it's not okay.
Even if it's consensual, it's still it's statutory rape. Yeah. Statutory rape.
So that's what one of our comments said on the post yesterday.
Who's our comment?
This was from a young lady named Josie on IG.
Josie, what up?
It says it's actually statutory rape, but yeah, it's a rite of passage for some, and for girls, it's the latter. Honestly, neither is right. And
it ain't.
Yeah, and growing up in a culture that believes boys are men should express feelings or emotions, and
girls are what now?
What do you mean?
You said something. You said girls are men's.
No, it's basically she says it's a rite of passage for boys, and for girls it's the latter. Like it's different. You know what I mean? And then goes on to say, honestly, neither of it's right.
Nah, it's all wrong.
You know it's definitely wrong. But society accepts it in so many ways, and they condone that behavior on so many ways. I mean, even if you go up and you just put in the age gap, and you look at somebody who's 45 dating somebody who's 20.
Okay. So my bad. To finish it though, she says we grow up in a culture that believes that boys are men, meaning young niggas are considered as men, should express feelings or emotions, and a lot more have been affected by this interaction and will not express it. So they go through the shit, hold it in, then she says, Then she says, I believe they grow up to prey on younger girls.
I don't think so. I feel like this. Well, some niggas maybe. I don't know. Not me. It started young. But you know what the problem is? I think with a lot of men that want younger women is because we all get to an age where we feel like we're a certain thing. Then, based off of what you're attracted to, so you might be attracted to younger women. You might be 40, you want a 30-year-old or 35-year-old or 33-year-old, whatever like that. Even 25. Now, when you're 40 years old and you want a 17-year-old, you have a problem. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? And these days, some of these young girls look old. They look grown. But nigga, when you see that fucking backpack or you understand that age, nigga, you cut that shit the fuck off.
So what's the age? What is that age cutoff that you feel like should be the age cutoff for somebody?
It depends.
Man or a woman?
It depends. I feel like it all depends on a lot of things. Like my oldest daughter is 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not dating an 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old, 21. I'm not doing all of that shit. It's too close. You know what I'm saying? The age is what you're comfortable with. And every person, I'll say this. As long as it's, first of all, stay legal, everybody. Go 21 and older. No matter what you're doing, it can be frowned upon. Go to the legal limit. It's ugly stuff. You 60-year-old man, you got a 21-year-old girlfriend. You should know what it's about, your money, and she should know what it's about. But it's still, that's whack. It's wrong, no matter if you got kids or not. But just, because sometimes, say I can meet somebody right now that's 28 years old, mm-hmm. right? I'm 41. Some people, like, I was always a mature kid, you know what I'm saying? I want to say as a kid, I'm a goofy motherfucker, but I'm saying, like, when it comes to handling your business, doing this, I'm mature, you know what I'm saying? Some women are a lot more mature and were raised a certain way to cater to their man, to do all these things, to be a woman that is requesting marriage instead of just a fun girl. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different type of people. So you can date somebody that's a lot younger than you, but they're mature and ready for what you want. So it's about, once you're all adults, it's about souls connecting, certain things like connecting to where you feel like we connect. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what everybody else thinks. Sometimes it looks off. Do you think
you can connect with somebody who's 24? Like, connect with them mentally, connect with them in all the different aspects. Somebody who's 24 years old. You being 41.
Hold up, nigga. Bill Belichick, 73, and got a 24-year-old white girl.
And he out of line. That's my point. That's my thoughts on it.
Hey,
but does she make him happy?
I think so, but then he, listen, he had an interview. He had an interview the other day, and she's in there interrupting the interview, telling him what he can and can't say and shit like that too. So
and now is it for his own good or is it for because she don't want him saying it? Nah, that's the difference.
The dude asked how they met. The interviewer asked how they met, and she was like, "We're not talking about that right now."
Because it was probably before she didn't have age.
Because it was probably a transactional situation. So she's actually doing him some good. Because he's probably like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, we met one time, and it was like, hey, it's another $3,000, and she'll come over.
Well, he's a reserved type of dude, so I don't think Bill Belichick just throwing shit out like that. Like, you know what I mean?
But people get older. You said he's older. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that she's right. I didn't see the thing.
Yeah.
But it probably wasn't in the best situation. She's like, we're not talking about that right now, because now she might love the nigga now, right? And it's like, how we met ain't important. We're not telling that because we didn't discuss that story yet.
Yeah.
I do feel like how old is he?
73.
And he's rich. My nigga, enjoy your life.
At a certain point,
I feel like get a 30-year-old at least.
So can you vibe out with a 24-year-old?
I don't think so.
Look, you wouldn't choose that for yourself.
I don't think I would choose that for Micah. But I have 24-year-old homies that we vibe and we connect. Like homeboys, like damn, I fuck with this little nigga. He's an older nigga in the head. Like I can really fuck with him in his vibe.
That's a homeboy.
No. It doesn't matter. I'm talking about relationships. Period, though, right? A relationship is a relationship. A friendship. Let me finish. Friendships, relationships can be. It's still. Can I link up with a 24-year-old my nigga and we roll out and he's on the same page as me? It's a possibility. There are younger girls that can connect with you emotionally, mentally, because you guys are on the same wavelength for certain things, man, for the right things that matter in a relationship. Now, if I'm 70 years old, I'm probably not looking for a 24-year-old. But if you're a rich 74-year-old fat nigga like him, bro, he's not this handsome GQ
Let
nigga.
me chime in on this.
His bread is going to get him what he wants. My thing is this. Women get what they want all the time. Now, that 24-year-old girl that's going out for that rich nigga and getting all the trips, all the cars, all the bags that she wants, she has a goal. He's got a similar goal, nigga. And those goals have collided and matched. He know that fucking woman ain't.
Let me speak on this, please.
Hold on, for his looks, he's doing what he's afforded, and he can afford it.
Go ahead, what you got to say?
I'm just saying. I'm talking about natural love. If he was an older nigga with no money, would she be with him? No. So he might be able to get a chick that's 20 years younger than him, and be like, damn, I really like him. 24-year-olds, he's trying to live out his last days. That nigga's in the last days of his life. Man, get that shit, nigga. Shit.
Nah, this for me, I'm gonna put it in this way. With what you're saying, yeah, but I feel like your response is somewhat straddling the fence a little bit. Because in certain ways, you're saying I can have a relationship with a homeboy. This is not about having a friendship with nobody.
I'm not saying that.
No. You brought up the guy having a friendship, a 24-year-old guy, a friendship. Because it's still from a relationship.
I got little homies that's 24 that them niggas is cool.
Yeah.
They can roll with me.
But this is primarily, in my personal thought, my personal opinion, any man who's in his 40s, 50s, and he's going after a younger girl, and vice versa for a woman too, and they're going after a younger person who's in their 20s, it's predatory. It's insecurity issues. There's a lot of issues that you can say no all you want to, but what right does a man have dating somebody who's the same age as their daughter? What right does a man have being with another woman who is the same age? And for the women too, it's sick both ways. But you cannot give me a valuable reason, a valid reason for any man, for any one of us.
I'm 40 right now, and I date a chick that's 28.
No, you got a daughter who's 18.
You said they 20s.
You
said no man in their 40s or their 50s should be able to date a woman in their 20s. I'm 48. I'm 41 years old.
I personally think they should.
If I meet a chick that's 28, 29 years old, even 27, and we match, we mix, and she's like what I need,
What do you have in common with somebody who's 25?
Nigga, did I just say 25?
No.
I
don't give a fuck how old they are. If you can link, you can link. You know what I mean?
Nah.
I'm a fly older nigga. You know, everybody can put themselves in whatever box.
Thing.
They can put themselves in whatever box they want to. Me personally, I'm 41 years old, man. There's younger girls in their early 20s that think I'm fly and fresh as fuck.
A lot of younger women want older men.
I'm not saying that I'm not.
But
I'm
you
not saying that's the direction I'm going.
As 21-year-old, you ain't got to be flying.
A lot of women do want an older man. So yes, that is there. But I'm just saying from where you look at.
There's younger women online that's like, I just want an older man. It ain't even about the money.
Yeah.
They're just attracted to old ass niggas. So my thing is this: if they were raised a certain way to accommodate a nigga like me or a nigga like you, because you're a lot older than me, he's so serious in the face.
Right. About this topic, I'm very serious about this one, for sure.
I understand what you're saying, bro. My thing is this. I'm not dating a 24, 25, 23-year-old. That's not me. But if I dated a chick that was 29, and I met a girl that was 29 and it just was perfect.
Perfect.
What is it? What's wrong?
And that is, you're entitled to that for sure. But I think a lot of it, and what I'm getting at, some of it is predatory to a large degree for sure. They might not be your issue, because like I said, could you date somebody your daughter's age? You said no. Perfect. I would hope you had said no.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I would really hope you said no on that aspect alone.
But girls my daughter's age think I'm the nigga though.
So is it okay? So hold on.
I wouldn't look at it that way. I say very high five like, but I wouldn't date a girl my daughter's age.
Okay, so listen. We're talking about dating now and having relationships. We started this conversation with just smashing. So is it different if you relationship or smashing?
Now we're getting to a whole nother division.
That's what I'm saying. Now if you just smashing on a one night stand versus courting this person, you know what I mean, for months and years or whatever the case may be, what's the difference?
Like you were saying, like what do I have in common with a 25-year-old? Not much, right?
Yeah.
Dick and pussy.
But I was talking about dating someone.
Yeah.
The youngest I might go is 29. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what
to
I'm
date?
Saying? To date. And that depends. She just got to be really like, wow me. Like, yo, you're really, well, about maybe like 28. You're really like 27.
Okay. I'm about to say he's about to go lower. I heard it coming.
So what's like 27, 28.
So what's the youngest you'll smash then?
That I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So
Did you say you don't know?
Nigga,
come on now, I'm so sorry.
My shit, when I say that,
I'm not even being funny. I'm asking an honest question.
All right, let's do that for the people. I'm not going younger than 20,
because look, that was an honest question. It deserves an honest answer. You can't say, would you rob a bank or would you kill somebody? Say, oh, I don't know. It's an honest question. So the answer was, how low would you go?
I don't know. That's an I don't know answer as well. But
I wouldn't fuck with nobody under 30. I would never.
But you're fucking 50.
No, I'm not 50. I'm being dead ass serious.
I'm dead ass serious. So you're how old are you?
I'm 47. It's not 50. I'm talking about the age gap of the women.
Right?
That's not 50. No matter how the fucking way you twist it.
This year, right?
It's not 50.
But
I'm talking about the age gap of the women. I'm being dead ass serious.
Yeah, so you
want
being
serious too.
But you wouldn't go under 30. But that's what I'm saying. Everyone's preference is different.
No,
you know what I mean?
Everybody's preference is different. Yeah. But when it goes down to
you have a 10-year different age range than me, my nigga.
No, and you're. It's actually 6 because you're 41, right?
Yeah, I'm 41.
I'm 47.
You'll be 48 this year, right?
I'm 47.
You'll be 48 this year, right?
I'm 47.
When is your birthday, sir?
In August.
You'll be 48 in a few months.
In August, we're gonna have it popping.
I won't be 42 till next year, nigga.
Let's keep it going though. So so you set the bar at no one under 30. Okay. Would you say no one under 20?
That's not setting the bar, but I'm just saying that's kind of what I'm throwing out.
Yeah, set the bar nowhere under 30. But you're mad at me if I go under 30?
No, listen what I'm saying.
I'm 10 years younger than you?
I'm not speaking directly for me. I'm saying most people that are in their 40s wouldn't go under somebody who is 30.
No.
Me personally.
You talked to
So we have a couple people on the live.
My shit should be the same. I should be at about 20.
Jasmine says she's 37. She wouldn't date nobody under 30 and nobody over 50.
Right. That's a perfect.
We got a couple people agreeing with you, Pooh. Callie Swinger says, "I agree. I wouldn't date nobody, no lady younger than my daughter's age." Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, hold on. I wouldn't date a young lady my daughter's age.
I said the same.
I do feel like 30 is too young.
It's weird dating so young. Definitely predatory behavior. That's my question.
You're 47.
Stop trying to age me.
You're old ass. Oh, no, sorry. You're not old. You're not an old ass. But I'm just saying. You're 47. I'm 41, nigga. So our shit should go at least 7 years. If you say you want to do under 30,
no,
I should be at 23, but I'm still at 27.
Hold on,
hold on. Listen,
he's more of a creep than me.
Hold on. Monique is on the live. She said she is 60 years old, and them 35-year-olds be looking hella delicious.
Look at she over there. She one of the ones I lost my virginity to.
So that's what I'm saying. Everybody's different.
Monique, what's happening?
And we definitely can't fault nobody.
But that's why I said. That's why when I said my personal thoughts on it.
That's what I said. You have
my
yours.
personal thoughts on it entirely. I take that very serious.
But he got mad at me for saying under 30.
No.
And that nigga said I wouldn't go under 30.
I was
he's
saying.
28 years older than me. Maybe
If I can correct what I was saying, I said the average person in their 40s would not go under 30. Me personally, I'm not going that low.
Where did this poll come from?
It's a lot of people. Look, do you want to look around and see who's dating everybody?
I'm just saying,
what's going on?
a lot of people under. Where did the poll come from, nigga?
But no,
show me the research.
Just like in an earlier comment, Coco said, in Hollywood, it is accepted. You see a lot of older people dating younger women, or older women dating younger men.
You can throw it out there.
I'm a fly 41-year-old nigga. I'm telling you.
Monique said thank you. Monique said thank you, and everyone else is laughing.
Monique,
Lisa and Jasmine laughing at it. But you know what I mean.
Get what you want, Monique. Get what you want.
Yeah.
She said 35. That's nowhere near the legal limit. Get what you want, Monique. If you can get 35. Get you a 35-year-old.
I think it's worse when there's somebody doing somebody who's underage. That is the worst thing possible.
That's what we're talking about. I'm talking about
the worst thing possible.
Anything I said tonight, y'all, if y'all didn't catch what I said earlier, everything needs to be of a legal age, period. Now, my thing is this. It's predatorial when you're 11 years old and you're going for an 18-year-old. That's predatorial.
Yes. But, okay, so is there a certain gap, like, what's too large of a gap? I mean, in your opinion, because everyone's
15 years.
Everyone's opinion is different. Look at Monique. You know what I mean? Her age gap is fucking 25 years.
I got
so what is yours?
My man next door, my neighbor, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put his name out there. He'll fly old nigga, right?
But if y'all know where this nigga stay, you know where the neighbor is.
Everybody that know my nigga, they know he'll fly nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, ooh, he didn't want to say that.
Hold on. Can you adjust this, please? There's blurriness in the middle camera.
Blurriness, guys, in the middle camera? We're going to get this together real quick, y'all.
Monique said, hold on. Monique said, sure. I plan on it, honey. Don't worry about it.
There you go. I fuck with her for that because I feel the same way. Yo, I don't give a fuck what nobody really got to say. I'm not doing nothing illegal. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
You doing what you like.
You got to get what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get what you want.
Do you feel like a lot of it is about control when people date somebody younger than them?
It ain't never like... If you're a controlling person, of course. If you're not like that, if you just want to be happy... Okay, like I was saying, one of my neighbors, this nigga said he was...
On what side of you, left or right?
Come on, man. We ain't going to talk about all that. Trying to put my boy out there like that. You know what I'm saying? His kids might be watching. But...
we going to get to that Shannon Sharp question, but go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, we got one. Go ahead.
So he's older. He's like 71 or something, right? This lady that's like 49, 50, she's on him. She got her own money. He got bread. He do his thing. Got his own money, her own money. She's like into him. He loves the way she looks. All that. He got 65-year-olds, 70-year-olds that love him. He ain't into that. He ain't into the 7-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? He was with a woman for a while. She was about 13 years younger than him. You know what I'm saying? They was together for a long time. He's single now. He's not into women that are 70. Now, if he had grew old with her, that's one thing. You grow old with somebody, that's one thing. But as men, because, our vision don't really change after a certain time with what we're interested in. You know what I'm saying? Unless that's your wife that What is that?
TV. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
What is it? Okay. Oh, yeah. Anyways, he's into her, but he's like, damn, but she's like, 7 or 8 years older than my daughter. She's gonna feel some kind of way. I said, fuck them kids, nigga. You gotta be happy, nigga.
Well, that's just like, I mean, not to cut you off, but I did. Sorry. There's one of those fucking TV shows where they marry these 90 Day Fiance type shit, and this dude done.
Some of them niggas are suckers. Some of them I get it,
but hold on, this dude suckers. With money.
I watch it.
With the
shout out 90 Day Fiance,
right?
Go ahead.
Sponsor us. He's with the chick from Paris, same age as his daughter. They already have a baby though, and now the daughter and the proposed wife are clashing. You know what I mean?
See, that's what people ain't whoop their kids when they was growing up. My thing is this, my nigga. You only got a certain range of freeness to talk crazy to me or mine because you stay in your fucking place. I'm gonna say it's so many niggas that you ain't gonna want your daughter to date, but you're gonna date them anyway. When I date somebody, now I'm big on not. I'm not gonna date nobody my kid's age. But as I get older, a bigger age like him,
it might be your kid's age. Is that what you're saying?
As I get a bigger age like him, right? When I get a lot bigger in age,
about bigger in size.
I would be. I don't know. You just don't know. As you get older, what does age really matter? If my man is 70 and she's 50, so, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm
so you mean
71,
it's a point in life where
my daughter's gonna be 50. If I get a 49-year-old, she better. I don't know. Fuck.
So
how
after
you
a certain
really
age, it's kind of almost irrelevant. Kind of.
Because now
it's still relevant, but it's
relevant
still like,
now,
come on, man, relax. I want to be happy just like you trying to be happy. Mm-hmm. Now, see if you don't like her because she's using me up because I got bread and she don't got shit. But I'm talking about a woman that had money, her own shit, her own crib, her own career, boss type chick. Yo, let your dad be happy.
But now, okay, I would say it does kind of matter because now look at the situation with Shannon Sharp and that young chick he was
Shannon
with.
Sharp is what?
What happened?
55? 57?
Yeah.
And what happened with the chick?
The girl was 21. The girl that got caught up with the scandal.
So what happened?
He was fucking her. He threatened to choke her in public and she got exposed.
Yeah, he got text messages and audios, and there's supposedly a video that's supposed to come out or be released or something like that. So he tried to jump ahead of it and put his own put his own statement out there. But now they're throwing old clips from his podcast with
touching legs and shit. I seen that.
Yeah. No, the clip where he was talking shit to old boy from Dave Chappelle's show. He was talking about him because he's 40-something and he has a girl who is what, 28 or something like that.
Yo, when you get
but he was talking shit about him.
He was talking shit
to him. And then Monique, there's an episode where Monique was talking shit to him, like, you need to get your own when Lady Young was alone. And then there's an episode where Cat Williams.
He also said, she said, not just young ones, she said them white young ones alone.
Yeah. And Cat Williams told him the same shit. But then there's other episodes where he's on this podcast with Ocho making comments about having interactions with OnlyFans models. See, all that shit's coming to light now.
So niggas fucking with prostitutes.
And no. Is OnlyFans prostitution? Is it like
not all of it, but some of it is.
Okay, so I don't even know how these two linked up or whatever. How he got with her, but you know what I mean. It's coming back to bite him in his ass now.
So my thing is this though: you can't be on here talking about one thing. On here's what it
on
Shay
his platform.
Club Shay.
Yeah. Shay, and they have the one, I don't know what the one him on single is called, but he has that.
What is it called?
Nightcap.
Okay,
and he has a job with ESPN that he just had to step away from because of all this, because they're Disney
my
umbrella.
Thing is when you're under a big fucking umbrella, like you don't do shit that's gonna cost you your job, right? So you keep your shit private or you don't do it.
But hold on, and this young lady is younger than all three of his kids too.
Okay.
Talk about the white lady.
How old is
she? She's 21.
At the time, no, I think she's 22 or 23 now. I think at the time.
How old is he?
57.
You know, it's touchy, it's different. But in that Hollywood world, that entertainment world, things are just different. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be out at dinner, and you got the baddest chick in the fucking building on your back, saying the right things, doing the right things, and she's legal, she's of age. And then she's at the next spot you go to, on you. She's stalking you. She's on you, and you give in. You're rich. All of the groupie chicks usually in the spots are young women.
So do you ask a woman her age when you first deal with her?
Yeah, when you got money like that, yeah. But they got these fake IDs. They be lying. You know what I mean? It's
a lie. There's nothing to get a whole.
And,
you get a whole.
Nowadays,
you get a
young
whole
one
fucking.
Look just, you know what I mean?
Bro,
if you're just going off looks,
get a whole new identity, passport and all.
Yeah.
That will work for $8,000, $5,000, $6,000. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So you have to know that it happens, bro.
Is it more frowned upon for a young lady to want an older man or a young man to want an older woman?
It's probably more frowned upon for a man to want an older woman, but young ladies in history, before they put up legal limits, in the Western days, the cowboy days, it was like as soon as you had your period, you were considered a woman. I don't believe that is true, but I'm saying that's what it was. So you had 12-year-olds marrying 58-year-old niggas. You know what I'm saying? So they could give them more and more and more kids and family and all of that. That was a thing. There are girls in high school that look like they're fucking 30. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Body-wise, full face makeup, tattoos on their neck. I'm not saying none of it's right. Find out the right, fellas, find the fucking right age. Don't fuck around. But there are niggas that have been fooled, for sure been fooled.
We know a few.
Kind of knew, and they still went along with it, which is whack and wrong. And niggas that pretended like they didn't know they knew.
Yeah, and act like it.
And there's niggas that know and they don't give a fuck. So it's like, fellas, you guys got to do your due diligence, you know what I'm saying, with that. Because we all can be fooled. Because some of these, I have girls that are in high school, one in college, one in high school, and some of these women look like, or these young ladies look like 30-year-old, 35-year-old women. Yeah. And it's crazy.
And that's how they carry themselves as well.
They carry themselves face full of makeup. If they didn't have a fucking backpack on, you wouldn't know.
And so they portraying something older.
But they're not.
Okay. So we have another comment that said, fatherless woman.
So wait, moms and dads, get on your fucking kids. Stop letting them go out the house with their ass hanging out. Stop letting them go out the house with a face full of makeup. Stop letting them get fucking tattoos.
These kids should be wearing makeup at fucking 16 years old. They shouldn't be wearing makeup.
You're not best friends. That's your child, and keep the difference in the separation. And for some of the young men too. Some of these young niggas, you know, they might grow face. Treat them as children so they'll act that way. Is all I'm saying. But go ahead, AB.
We had another question. I mean, a comment from a Zach Robb. He said, whether they're young or on the older side, both are hurt. Older women or young women, fatherless. And he says, and as they say, hurt people.
Hurt people.
Yes, hurt people hurt people, and they prey on other people.
That's why I said in the aspect earlier when I was saying about the predatory aspect of it. That's what some of it does come down to that for sure.
So the thing is as well too, as parents, we have to show our children so many different types of love, so they don't get it somewhere else. Tell them how pretty they are. Tell them how smart they are. Tell them how important they are. Tell them about the bullshit that this next nigga's gonna tell them.
But let me ask you a question. What you just said to what you just said right now about giving your children all different types of love.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
Okay. How can I word this? How do you give somebody something that you've never had? Sometimes
that's the problem.
So sometimes as parents,
fatherless,
sometimes as parents, there's things that we didn't receive when we were kids, and we grew up trying to figure out how to do it. So to give somebody 5 different kinds of love when you grew up getting 2 or maybe 1, how do you give your child all those types of love to say, hey, because you got all of that?
My dad apologized for things if he was wrong. My mom apologized. I got all those things. So how you don't did it. You have to know. Now, this is the thing that it comes to self-consciousness. Like once you become an adult, you didn't get none of that. You have to know that something's not right because you don't talk to people. A lot of these people that didn't get that love, they don't talk to a lot. They don't talk a lot at all. So you have to learn as an adult to break that cycle, to figure out a way to get some type of help or whatever. And it's hard, especially in the black community. We don't get a lot of that. So I don't know how to answer that. But when you become an adult, it's on you now. So if you look at certain things and it's happening.
To a degree, I agree.
But if it's happening and it's not the results you want, you have to start learning how to figure it out.
But then you gotta want better.
You have to want better. Yeah, some people grow up and they don't know no better, so they're gonna do the same thing.
People do better if they know better, but there's often times where if you don't know, you can't improve on what you don't know. If you don't know you're fucking up in this area, how do you change it? How do you improve it? Because you don't know you're fucking up.
You know the way to change it is.
That's why you gotta have a good support group.
And having conversations like this on internet platforms where people can look at like, damn, I didn't even know it was a. Sometimes people don't know it was a problem. So now there's so many outlets. People have to open their eyes, or they're going to repeat the thing and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it generationally. So it's not a way to help them, but then along the way, especially these days, everybody's talking about feelings and emotions and mental health. They got to open their ears. If not, it is going to repeat. So it's really personal and up to each and every person to either take in what they're hearing on the outside of their lives or not, and repeating the cycle. But if you knew I grew up I didn't like how I felt, you should be able to change that.
So I
have great parents, but there's certain things that I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do this.
So the response to that, what you said.
Shout out Vita Don. Also.
With that right there.
And then when you don't want to do it, you're normally looking for help or change? Or
so I'm gonna speak from my personal experience. Okay. I got love, but it was limited areas of love. You got all of it.
I got all of it.
My parents, my family, it's pastors, all of my whole family. But it didn't mean that it was good because they were pastors. We were force-fed certain things and made to believe that's exactly what it was supposed to be. We didn't get what we were supposed to have gotten to say, hey, this is how you do this. This is how you do that. We didn't get that. It was you do as I say and you shut the hell up type of energy.
I got the same thing, though. I got that.
But you got it in more of a loving manner. Would you agree?
I don't know what manner you got it in.
It wasn't in a loving manner.
Mine was like, dude,
it wasn't in a loving manner. So me trying to figure out what to change, I didn't realize that I was stuck in a realm of toxic all around me. I was stuck in this realm just full of toxic energy all around me. Didn't know it until I got around somebody who was giving me genuine love. And I was like, well, damn, I never realized the place I've been in for 25 years was normal for me. It was complete normalcy. So I didn't think it was wrong. I didn't think anything was outside of that. It was perfect for me because I was used to it. That was part of my environment. Yeah. So I couldn't change anything because I didn't know it was wrong. And I was taught that that's how it's supposed to be.
So that's exactly what I said. Once you get out of that environment, you start talking to people and be like, damn, nothing that I grew up with was normal.
But even my conversations that I would have with people, I thought they were the weird ones until I was shown the love differently. So somebody telling me verbally and saying, yo, this is, I'm like, damn, y'all crazy. But I thought it was normal for me. But then when I got shown the love differently, it was different.
The more you educate yourself, if two or more people are saying something that's completely out of the norm for you, and they're saying this norm, and they're agreeing, and they don't know each other, they're in agreement, you got to start looking at yourself, like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing different? So, and they teach us that, you know what I'm saying? Well, sometimes you get taught that.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't.
But it's about learning.
But you get people that are taught a certain mindset, and they're stuck in that mindset because they don't know anything outside of that. It's like people who are in the hood, they're stuck in that hood for so long. They're there, they don't know anything outside that block.
Until they see somebody outside that
Until
block.
they see something else different, then it's like, well, damn, you got certain people, certain young black kids who've never seen a white person ever. And vice versa. So it's like, if you don't know and you can't change those certain things, like, how do you do it? And that's what it is about trying to teach your kids how to love a certain way. Sometimes it's hard as parents because you didn't get that love to give to them. But yes, you, like you said earlier, if you take the time to try to engage and learn it, then it becomes a bit different. But when somebody shows you love, try to receive it and go.
Yeah. So it is about branching out. There's a lot of people that don't branch out because they never taught to branch out. It's nothing that they want to do, whatever. But you gotta. It's about educating yourself and then getting to that next level as a man on your own. You know what I mean? But it would be great to educate our children now so that they can even go further and stay open-minded. But
I agree. Because now that we know, we got to be able to give it to them because it's never too late.
Never too late. It's not too late.
Because we got to prevent those jumping onto the older men because when it happens with our girls, they're looking for something they didn't get from us a lot of times.
Yeah,
right.
But
that's why I mean, give them everything, like, and tell them everything, and then and you preach to them about everything because if you don't, some other nigga that thinks he's we gotta unmute the audio. The audio's muted?
No, it's back. They said it should be fine now.
I'm just making sure.
It was going in and out, they were saying.
Yeah.
I don't know what you niggas on the other side is doing. I'm just trying to
But no, we started off talking about how, like, majority males dealing with younger females and stuff like that. But I think it was a couple weeks ago, Tracy Ellis Ross had an interview where she was talking about how she doesn't like dating men her age as well, and she's 52. She prefers younger men
because they're funner. They're doing more. Because sometimes we get a little older and we want to just chill and relax. Sometimes you gotta keep it spicy. You gotta stay going out doing different things.
Her reasoning was just because a lot of older men are set in their ways. And
that's why
they you know what
they're in masculine toxicity type. She was saying.
I'm gonna let you finish though. Go ahead.
Nah, it was the same thing with
but that's why a lot of times, even in my situation, dating someone older, they got old problems. You got problems that you picked up and never got healing from, and now you want to put that on me. So dating someone younger is easier sometimes because then you can help mold them, and we can mold each other to where we want to go. And a lot of times people say, "Oh, you just want to mold a girl." Yeah, you do. But that's the point. And then it's like, so she can be on the same page as me, but at the same time, when you get a younger woman, you're being molded too. Because you might be like stuck on like, oh, he's chilling in the house. But she want to go out. So now we're going out.
But is being on the same page molding?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
okay.
I'm just saying, people use that word. When you're a controlling nigga, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody has a sense of controlling because I don't want my girl doing this. I don't want my girl doing that. So my thing is, at this point, it's like, get somebody that likes to do the things you want to do and on the same concrete foundation as you. I don't want to change nothing. You like popping your ass at the club every weekend. We might be able to hang out. We might be able to chill. We might be able to kick it. You're not the person that I want to stay with forever. You know what I'm saying? I want you to have the same wants that I want you to have. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be like, oh yeah, if say I want a girl that's in the house and likes to be in the house, and that's what I want. I don't want to convince you that because you're just
staying in the house is good.
You're trying to impress me because you know that's what I want you to say. I want you to say what you want, do what you want, and then I'm gonna know that if it's right for Mike.
But a lot of women, especially in this era, they feel like if you're telling them what you like coming from them, they feel like it's a form of control. I've heard that a lot of times. Like the men are so controlling because of certain
if I tell you
things.
something that I like and you feel like it's controlling, I ain't the nigga for you. Just keep moving.
There we go.
Because it's these days women are like, oh, he said. They'll be like, if you say what they want to hear, it's like, oh, he's cool. If I say something like, yo, I don't like my girl doing this. I don't like my girl walking around with shorts with her ass out. Oh, he's controlling. No, it's my preference. Why is my preference controlling?
Hey, speak on it.
But that's very one-sided. It's very one-sided.
Or if I say, I don't like wigs. I don't like this. I don't like that. It's control. No, it's my fucking preference.
True.
Just if you say like, oh, I don't like a nigga that got a beard.
Yeah. Well, I don't like somebody who's under 6 feet.
But I ain't the nigga for that's not me, but I ain't the nigga for you. If I got a beard, I'm not cutting my beard off because that's what you don't like a beard. So if I don't like whatever.
Red lipstick.
Go ahead.
Blue lipstick.
If I don't like whatever, it's that's what I don't like, and that's okay. Just like you might not like this. Oh, I don't like a nigga that snores. I ain't the nigga for you because I'm a snorer.
We can tell.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's crazy. This juicy mouthed nigga. This nigga be
all them shots you done threw at me the whole night, and I say one thing, and then now you want to.
I want to double down on some new shit.
Now you want to double
that
down.
nigga was like, so if you don't.
Now you want to double down.
This is the juicy mouth to this nigga. That nigga.
Let's see.
That nigga's saliva is the same consistency as glue.
So just to tap in with Tracy Ellis Ross, she just said the reason she doesn't like dating men her age is they're steeped in toxic masculinity, and they were raised in a culture where their relationships look a particular way.
What?
So they're like,
Toxic masculinity is crazy.
You hear the juicy mouth in this? Anyways, crazy. You just said to tap it back in for juicy. I was about to say because juicy mouth it. Because Tracy Ellis Ross, take a sip, nigga. You need
Stop breathing. Stop breathing,
You need
sir.
to loosen up some of that nigga saliva. Same consistency as glue. Anyways,
It's the man that can't take a joke. He get joked on. He get upset.
I just like to give it back. That's all. I like to exchange jokes.
Yeah, hey Coco, I got that shit, so you know what I mean. And I use my CPAP. They said Mikey got sleep apnea.
Who said that? Come on, time it. Who said that? Who's Coco?
You over there breathing hard.
Who's Coco before I get started?
Joel.
You know,
Oh, that's my dog. Latoya, why you always gotta talk shit? You know your husband got.
that's why she love that nigga.
Oh, because he juicy mouth.
That's why
You
she
know
love
what?
that nigga.
I see why. Don't talk about my juicy mouth, the nigga. That nigga said, "Thank you, baby."
Let's go.
Name's big. Let's go, baby. All right, no, but
Oh shit.
somebody else said something else.
No,
go ahead.
that was just me thinking about what the fuck you said.
Yeah, but we
Let's
listen.
go, baby.
We appreciate all the participation tonight. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Continue to fuck with us. But go ahead, what you said. I just had to throw that in there before I forgot.
I don't even know where I was going with
The
that.
timing of that shit was wild. But go ahead.
Hey, better late than never, nigga. Go, nigga. Shit, y'all gonna say shit, so keep on going.
What was you talking about, real quick?
We was talking about Tracy Ellis Ross and a toxic
Yo, I was just about to
masculinity.
ask you. I was like, yo, did Tracy Ellis Ross just chime in, or you just read her last post?
No, it was an interview she had. Like,
Oh, I
about
was
a week
about to
ago.
say. I was about to say. Damn, that's crazy. That's tight. Shout out to Tracy Ellis Ross.
I'll send it to her. I'll send her this episode.
Yeah,
I'll put it in her
please.
DM.
But I feel her because some of the older niggas, she's a little older than us.
But
they
I'm
are
saying,
stuck in those weird
she's
ways.
52, and I'm 40. So would I fuck with Tracy Ellis Ross? Yes. Is a 10 or 11 year age 12 year age? And nah, that ain't shit for me.
Nah, I mean you're good with that.
Yeah. I mean, is that too old for
And
you?
Tracy,
No,
it's Tracy Ellis Ross. Is a difference. You'd have to do it.
I mean, you ain't got.
No, you would. It's Tracy Ellis Ross.
He said you would have to do it.
It's Tracy Ellis Ross. You would have to do it. Send that to her too.
I would.
Send it to her.
Nah, but
we'll cut that clip out and give it to her.
Somebody Quay said Tracy.
Here
Ellis.
she goes.
Tracy.
Here she goes. Where's Quay going with this?
She said she has other issues going on in her opinion, in Quay's opinion.
No, it's not. She's in the Hollywood world. That's what I was saying earlier. Tracy Ellis Ross is like a hot chick. She got a dope body and all of that shit. Now she's getting older now these days, but she's still Tracy Ellis Ross, nigga.
Yeah, but
she can date young niggas. That's a lot of times.
I don't know how young she goes, but
a lot of times, a lot of chicks and a lot of niggas be mad at her because they can't date younger.
That's the celebrity lifestyle. That's the celebrity world, right? So they, you know what I mean? It's easier for them to do it. You know what I mean? Because my thing is,
don't be mad because you can't do it.
I mean, that's what they do.
But my thing is, Tracy Ellis Ross has been in the public eye for many years. Nigga, if any of us on this couch, even the one you can't see, was in the public eye, nigga, for fucking 20 plus years, we would have that much broader of an audience to say, oh, that nigga, you fuckable.
I mean, but it's what they do, because look at Kris Kardashian. She dating old boy Corey Gamble. He's like 44, same age as her daughter.
Exactly, but I'm saying the more eyes on you, the more appealing you are to the broader.
Everybody on earth, if you get options that are younger, that you feel like, damn, those are not tangible, and now they are, you're gonna take the fucking option. And as a lot of time, men, we got to be successful to get women.
And
so
Callie
as the
Swinger
older
said he'll date her too.
Huh?
Callie Swinger said he'll date her too.
Who's
Chris
Swinger?
Or Tracy?
Tracy.
Okay.
He'll date.
Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why wouldn't he? Nigga, just Tracy Ellis Ross. I feel you, my brother. My thing is this. He's doing the right thing. He feels the right way.
Yeah.
My thing is this. Yo, it's a different world when you're breaded up, and you got a lot of niggas that got bread that aren't famous. You can have your choice. And sometimes the younger women will actually like you. It might start off monetary, but it might not. And in the same way, on the opposite side, there's younger men that's like, she older, but she rich. I'm going to fuck with her. And fuck her around and fall in love. My thing is this. Certain times, there's a lot of women out here that dated a nigga that can only buy you a jumbo jack. And at first, I wasn't really feeling him. But then we start talking and I start really liking him. It's all the same shit.
It happens.
They might start for money, or they might start because your homegirl said, girl, he's a really good man. Just give him a chance. And you gave him a chance. I don't like that nigga, girl. He ugly. He fat. He this. He old. And then it's like, girl, I really like him, girl. And that's okay for y'all. But if a nigga get a chick and he's 50 years old and he bag a 25-year-old chick, he's a fucking predator. Sometimes they are predators, so I'm not discounting that. But sometimes it's just like, yo, we linked up and we met at a party and we actually vibed out. It ain't always about the age. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can chime in on that too, man.
Everybody's opinion matters.
Everybody's opinion is different. I definitely believe that our predators, male and female, there's a lot of predators out here, and it's not okay. But sometimes, especially when it comes to legalities with age and everything, it might be a big age gap, but you guys really might love each other, and that's okay too. So love is love.
Just don't be no predator out here. Don't be on that predator shit.
Yeah, the predator shit is whack, my nigga.
100%.
Love is love. You know what I'm saying? You can love someone that's younger than you, older than you, whatever. If I got with a 90-year-old broke, poor lady right now, what the fuck is wrong with my kid? I love her, though.
I'm definitely saying something wrong with you.
Yeah, you should. Please. Punch me in the back of the head. But I'm just saying. But then it would be like, what's there's no benefit in there for me, right? So you got to understand that love is love sometimes, man. So respect love. And then, don't respect the pervert shit and all of that. But, yeah. Women, y'all perverts, too, because whatever. But y'all chime in, man. Link back with us next week, Monday, y'all. 8:30. We going live.
Same day, same time.
Man, BlackCup TV, man. Thank you guys
so much. Y'all go follow us on all the social media handles. BlackCup TV. We on IG, TikTok, YouTube,
X.
I don't use Twitter, but it's there. We have it.
I know.
But we don't. We don't do nothing with it.
Follow that motherfucker.
Y'all go follow us. Y'all tell we back next week. Appreciate y'all commenting, chime in with us.
And keep it coming. We're going to be more active on the IG, so you can definitely tap in on there, DMs, or answer any of the questions, polls that we got. You can also send us DMs with any suggestions or comments or questions or topics, that you would like to hear on the next episode or future episodes, or we could just have a conversation in the DM as well.
Sure. So just
also,
tap in.
Yeah, I also want to shout out my boy Vince and his fiance Amber. He did a big thing on.
Shout out to Vince, is my boy.
Yes, sir. He did a big thing on Friday. Got down on her knee, proposed. She said yes. It was a beautiful event, and I'm happy for them both. Love them both, and I just had to shout them out for that. Like we said, tap in with us. We'll be back with y'all next Monday. We also have an event this Saturday with our home girl.
You got it.
Okay, I mean...
Hip Hop Bingo, back in Fontana.
Got a lot of time, so hurry up and get that shit out.
Okay,
Let's go.
well, that's what he said. All right, I'm AB, the voice, House of Souls, everything wrapped in one. These gentlemen are...
I'm Mike Cuts, man. Micah.
I'm Pooh. Ambition, a.k.a. Mr. Shoe Fetish. Get your glasses up.
Let's go.
Juicy Mouth did.
Juicy Mouth. Look, you heard the go.
He did it.
He can't help himself. God damn.
He coming home to you. He coming home to you, girl.
He
coming home to you.
Man, Cho.